Well, of course, we are going to start with Disney. Oh, man. Oh,
Of
man.
course.
Disney and Marvel Studios, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantummania, earned about a formidable 15.5 million in previews at the domestic box office. Now, that's Thursday. Paul Rudd's latest Marvel adventure is expected to bring in around 95 million to 100 million domestically in its opening weekend. With President's Day holiday also being on Monday, that figure could possibly grow into 110 million. Now, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantummania will certainly have the biggest opening of the small but mighty franchise. The original Ant-Man back in 2015 gained just about 57 million domestically after an earned 6.4 million for Thursday night previews. Now, in 2018, the sequel, Ant-Man and the Wasp, that one had about 76 million opening after launching with a 11.5 million in Thursday night previews. So I think it's off to a good start. It's definitely going to be the biggest Ant-Man.
Oh, without doubt. I mean, without doubt, and rightfully so. I mean, I think anybody who's trying to put the unfair comparisons to, Doctor Strange or the Spider-Man, it's not that, right?
Yeah.
And it's not expected to be by Marvel or Disney. So I think they're going to be extremely happy with the opening. It's dominating the box office. It's going to be number one. Their trend will continue. They're undefeated at being number one at the box office on every opening. So, which is just absurd.
It is.
I mean, they're closing in on 30 straight number one openings. Like,
Yeah.
it's just incredible.
Right.
So as you guys know, we saw it, right? I'm sure you guys saw that we posted. We saw it. It is so incredible.
It is.
It's unreal. It sets up everything moving forward with what you need to know about the Kang dynasty. It looks back, it references Loki. If you haven't been watching Loki on Disney Plus, shame on you. You should have
Right.
been. It does kind of briefly touch
With
it
consent.
briefly it briefly touches on that, but goes into a lot of different stuff. And as you guys know, this is the official kickoff of phase 5, right?
That's
Phase
true.
4 ended. Phase 5 has begun. And man, Jonathan.
Jonathan
Ooh.
Majors as Kang the Conqueror and all the other Kangs is absolutely freaking badass. By far my favorite superhero, or my favorite super villain, I should say. I just, everybody was loving Thanos and what he was doing, but Kang is something different, man. I mean, he's just like, I'm taking over. I don't care what you say, and I'm gonna do it in this sophisticated manner. I love that. He's like, I am the smartest in the room, and I can kill all of you.
Yeah, and the way they portrayed his powers is just unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, he's scary.
He is.
Thanos was like, oh God, this guy's big and oh, he's strong. But there's something simple about Jonathan Majors Kang.
Yeah.
That's terrifying,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's the thing. He'll just crush you and not even like blink an eye.
Exactly.
It's very calm. It's disturbing and it's perfect.
I saw a lot of people, giving it a lot of flack for its VFX effects, but man, it looked absolutely amazing. I have no idea what they were talking about, and I could see the comparisons to Star Wars and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
because
without doubt.
I mean, it very much did remind me of the Disney-owned franchise. So I'm excited to see where they move forward with this. But it was a great movie. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says. It was a really good movie.
Yeah, and I don't know, anybody who was panning it for the visual effects must have seen, I don't know, a release prior to the cinematic release, because, they always do that. The trailers are always including footage that aren't visually done completely. When they test screen, it's not fully completed yet. So anybody that puts out that criticism, it's like it's not the finished fucking product.
Well, I'm referring to a guy who literally saw it last night.
Well, then he's an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just going to put it out there and he might not be a comic book fan, because I did see a couple people slamming MODOK.
Yeah.
And MODOK looks exactly how he's supposed to look. He's a giant fucking deformed head. Like, he's supposed to look like that. So if you're unhappy with that, well, that's on you.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Exactly.
But anyway, so yeah, that's our opinions on it. Go see it because it's great.
Please do.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's an excellent start.